guys, ThnxCya here, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to part 3 of the Shady Oaks SMP lore. So, if you guys haven't seen parts 1 or 2, I will link them down below in the description, down there. So, a quick disclaimer before I start. I know I keep saying these at the beginning of every episode, but I am just stating this. I do not own anything in the Shady Oaks SMP, okay? All credit goes to the members of the Shady Oaks SMP, which all of their names will be listed down below in the description down there, along with the other 2 episodes. At the time of me recording this part, I'm caught up with all of the lore for Shady Oaks, but I will definitely do more in the future when more lore happens. So yes, stay tuned for that. So yeah, enough introduction. Let's get into it.
The day of the horse race. So they did the horse race, and you're going to have to check out one of their channels or streams to see who won. So afterwards, they kind of like have a after party kind of thing. They go to Cupquake's bar, and then afterwards, they pass the ravine where James first found kindness, and it's near Squid's house. And they passed it before, but they didn't notice that there was TNT in it. And so, yes, they saw it and they're like, wait, what? Why is there TNT in there? And Justin's like, don't look, you guys don't see anything. And Squid is like, why did you place TNT near my house? What are you trying to do, blow up my house? And Justin's like, no, I placed it here because this is where we first found kindness, and this must be where kindness gets her power from. But Squid's like, no. And so I don't know who, but then they were talking about lighting it. And it was either SP or Cody that lit it, and the TNT went off. And then they're all just like, So at Squid's house, he has a bee, and it literally wasn't moving. Even today, I don't think it moves as much as it did before. So, and then they're saying that they should have a trial for Justin. And yeah, they plan on making a trial for Justin, and this actually wasn't the same day, but then they're like, hey, Echo, do you want to be the judge? How you make the courthouse at the jail? And then they were deciding like who's gonna be which roles and stuff, and yeah, they planned for Justin's trial. So while they were planning, or like before or after they're planning for Justin's trial, so SB, he completed all of Squid's quests in Kraken's Hollow, because like said before, whoever gets to 50 quest points first gets a netherite piece, and SB really wants a netherite piece, so he completed all of the quests in Kraken's Hollow. Because the fact that SB completed all the quests, and Dan basically failed at getting revenge, the pick from Justin, Squid got a restricted quest for SB, which was to kill whoever had revenge and give it back to him. Sound familiar? The prize was 10 quest points, and like I said, SB really wanted the quest points, so he accepted. A different day when Justin was on, SB tries to get the netherite pick. He knew that Justin was in the nether trying to get netherite, or ancient debris, and so SB was trying to find him, and Justin was like blowing up parts of the nether to find the ancient debris, and so SB found where he was, and he killed him. And Justin didn't fight back because he didn't know what was going on because it happened so quickly. And yeah, SB got the pick, and gave it back to Squid and completed his quest, and now Squid has 2 pieces of netherite. Oh, right. But, so SB, because obviously doesn't fully trust Squid, because Rule 5. So they basically made this, like, clause type of thing, which is if SB gets to 50 quest points first, and Squid doesn't give him the netherite piece, then he will give him the netherite pick back. And SB said he would keep killing Squid over and over again with it. So Dan knew that SB killed Justin, and he thought he still had it. But, yeah, basically the whole entire chat was saying, no, Squid has it now. But SB was on, and, yeah, SB told Dan about the quest, and but how, no, he gave it to Squid because it was his quest. So around this time, we found out that Justin, fled. He, left Shady Oaks. He wrote Dan a note and gave him his axe. And he said that he felt guilty about placing that TNT in that ravine, and he didn't want to go to jail, so he fled. But in reality, Justin actually left the SMP. He left for some personal reasons, which I'm not going to say. But Justin, there's a very, 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 very small chance that you are seeing this. But if somehow you are, I just want you to know, and I'm pretty sure I can say this for everyone, we will miss you. That same day that SB tells Dan about his quest, Dan threatens Squid. He tried to negotiate with him, but Squid won't trade anything for a netherite pick for obvious reasons. Yeah, and Squid literally said that he doesn't really want the pick, even though at the very beginning of the series he's like, oh yeah, I want all the netherite pieces, I want to be the most powerful person on the server. So I don't know if that's fully true, or or if he has a secret plan or something like that. So yeah, then Dan threatened him by basically telling the same thing that he told Justin, that one big event will happen to him if he doesn't give him the pick. And so Squid figured out that Dan meant the Wither, because that's what he was planning for Justin. Then that same day also, Dan finally gets unbanned from Kraken's Hollow. So Squid kept saying for a while that he could get unbanned if he gave him a mending book, but Dan was like, no. And so Squid finally realized what a scam that is. And he's like, okay, if you give me an Unbreaking 3 book, then you'll be unbanned. And so Dan had one, he gave it to Squid, and he got unbanned. Then a different day, SB basically threatens Dan. So Dan has referring to the whole Wither thing as Project W, and somehow SB knows about it. I have no idea how. And so what he did is he placed 3 wither skeleton skulls on I think Netherrack in the formation of a wither outside Dan's base. Oh yeah, and he typed in the chat something like, now I'm not the only one who has leverage, or something like that. So yeah, after they found out that Justin ran away, they were planning on visiting his house. So that same day, they go to visit Justin's house, and it was really run down, and it looked a little corrupted. There was a bunch of netherrack and fire and stuff like that. And so he actually left a will, even though he wasn't dead. But it was actually really funny because James kept saying, oh yeah, let's see if he left a will. They're like, James, he's not dead. But he did leave a will. It was so funny. So, it was Dan, Echo, James, Squid, and SB that went to his house. And so they found his will, and they went to the courthouse, and Echo read off the will. Everyone got someone except for Squid and SB. Well, SB got a block of coal, and Squid got a piece of dirt called shame. And also in the book, Justin said, like, to Squid, if you press Dan's big red button at spawn, then I will forgive you. And he implied that a pair of cursed pants were gonna like pop out because Dan has this big red button at spawn. And so they go to spawn and Squid pressed the button, and instead a piece of paper came out called revenge, and then they heard an explosion. And they looked in Kraken's Hollow, and most of Kraken's Hollow was destroyed. Squid did deserve it, honestly, and Squid basically improved it that same day, and it honestly looks a little bit better. Yeah, anyways, and during this whole entire time, SB kept teasing the fact about the wither, because at one point he was wearing a wither skeleton skull, and at another point he was holding soul sand. Alright, so something that is actually still happening now is Quest Mondays. So basically, because of the fact that no one was doing the quest at Kraken's Hollow except for SB, and he did them all, Squid decided that instead they would do like a community quest every Monday, and so that's what they've been doing. And so it's still doing. They're still going up to 50 quest points to see who will get to the piece of netherite first. And so, Dan is actually currently winning. He has 20 points, I think. And SB is really close. And SB really wants that netherite piece. But Dan actually said he wants it too. I think mainly Dan wants it so that SB doesn't get it, but I think he also wants it because it's a piece of netherite. But I think it's possibly mostly the fact so SB doesn't get it. So the time that I'm recording this and the part that you just heard, the Quest Mondays are over, and SB won. He got 50 quest points, and honestly, we all expected Squid to be like, here you go, here's the next netherite piece. But he's like, nope, here's a quest that will lead you to the next netherite piece. But honestly, I don't know how we all forgot this, but Squid literally said, when Kraken's Hollow officially opened, or at least when he was showing Dan, he said that whoever gets to 50 quest points, they get a quest that will lead them to the next netherite piece. So I don't know why we all expected him to be like, okay, here's the next netherite piece. Because, knowing Squid, he wouldn't do that. So, I don't know why we thought that. Anyways, for a while, Squid made it sound like the next netherite piece was going to be a piece of armor. But honestly, that day, they did that last quest in SB1. He sounded like he didn't know what it was, so I don't know. But what do you guys think the next netherite piece is going to be? Please let me know in the comments down below.
But anyways, that's all the time I have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!